Hey crafty friends, happy, what is today? Wednesday. I hope that you are having a wonderful day, whether you're watching this live or on replay. My name's Hiedi Scott, this is DiyDreaming, and on this video tutorial, we're gonna do something really fun. We are going to take some galvanized tin pots. I'm gonna show you how you can absolutely doll them up. You can get these for not much money at all. If you want to buy one that's already decorated, they're around $30 to $35. We're going to do this little tin tray, and I'm going to show you a few projects that we've done recently here. So as you're hopping on, say hi. Let me know if you have any questions along the way. I'm just looking for myself. I think I'm on DiyDreaming. I'm pretty sure I am. Oh, here we go. Sorry. So I'm just going to lay down my pin, and then we'll hop right in. This will just make it easier for you if you want to look at anything. There we go. Okay. So, these little galvanized tin pots, you can get these everywhere. I mean, from the dollar store to Target, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, garage sales, Goodwill. I got I got 4 of these pots for 99 cents each at my local Goodwill, and they were like brand new. I don't know why somebody donated them, but this look right now, this galvanized tin look, is really in. And I'm going to show you how we can decorate them. There's so many different things that you can do with them. I always get this question, well, that's great, but what can we do with it? There's lots of things you could do. Right now, I think it would be darling to have either a real or a good faux lavender plant, a small one in this, or something with some succulents. So that's one thing, and then just set it in your kitchen, in your bathroom, out in your family room. It's very farmhouse looking. Another thing you can do is put it in your bathroom and use it as a place to put your hairbrushes and combs and hair doodads. You could put it by your telephone or at your desk with scissors, pins, pencils, rulers, all that kind of stuff. Or you can use it to serve, to put your silverware and napkins in. And I'll show you a completed idea along that line that is super cute. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do here is I'm gonna use this one right here. No, I'll use this one. It still has my 99-cent Goodwill tag on the bottom of it. And we'll do this too. I'm crafting today on one of my Wilton cake boards from Walmart. These are great to craft on. Once they get super yucky, you can just recycle them or throw them away and use another one. And they cost me around $4 for a package of 4. And one of these lasts for about a week. So for $1 to protect your surfaces and make it super easy for cleanup, it's totally worth it if you ask me. Okay, so we are using some Maker Studio products today. I am completely obsessed. I'm sorry if you're sick of this. If you like this, I would suggest that you get it ASAP because I betcha it will sell out. This is that Welcome Spring stencil set from Magnolia, or from Maker Studio, excuse me, that has that absolutely adorable bicycle. It has this grow. Do you guys remember this? Let me show you. We made some super cute burlap placemats earlier this week, and I did each one of the flowers at the top right corner different. Can you see that? These are going in my blessing boxes that I'll be giving you more information about later this week. So this is a part of it. It's darling. This stencil from Maker Studio, oh my gosh, I totally love it. And then it has this darling flower that we've used on a few things. It has this one. Oops. And I just used that yesterday when I was showing you how to make these little wood risers. And then it has, we're going to use this piece right here in just a second. I just cut mine in half so I could use it in two different things if I wanted, but this would normally be just one piece. It says fresh flower market, seeds, stems, blooms, cut fresh daily. But, and then it has some cute little individual flowers like this one right here is what I used on this little riser that we did yesterday. This stencil has so many great pieces. And I did pin a link down below. There's a little pink flower in front of each one of the links. It says Heidi's Maker Studio link, and then it says Welcome Spring Stencil. Okay, but the best part about this stencil, I love birds, is this. Oh my gosh. It is the cutest bird on a darling set of little flowers. And so we're going to use that. I used that when I showed you how to make these little wood risers. And I also used it, I'm working on, where did it go? I'm working on a painted canvas project. This may go on a hat, I'm not sure. I'm always working about 10 projects ahead. So if I decide to put this on a hat, I will cut around it and fray the edges. But I was just experimenting. So it's a great set of stencils. Alternatively, if you don't have that one, I'm going to jump right in just a second. We aren't going to talk forever about stencils. Maker Studio also has a great set that has birds that are super cute. Okay, but we're going to use this other one. I just wanted to show you the individual bird stencil. Okay, so for this one, we are going to do, I'm just trying to decide what I think would be the best. And I already have some that I've worked on before I came live to show you. Let's tell you what, let's do this one. It's perfect for this little piece of tin. Okay, I did absolutely nothing. Whoops, I need these two. To prepare my tin, other than just making sure that it was clean. I always, wash things good when I get them from Goodwill. And usually I remember to pull the tickets off. I don't know why I didn't do that yet, because those drive me crazy. Okay, so it's clean. And I'm just looking to see which side is less bumpy. Okay, so my tin pots, let me just give you this little word of advice. My tin pots have these ridges, and that makes it a little bit difficult to do a stencil. But these stencils from Maker Studio, they're mesh and adhesive, and they have a little stretch to them that's gonna really come in handy when we're dealing with these little ridges, okay? So I did nothing to prepare mine, but you could put a coat of clear matte sealer over the top if you would like. I did use this at the end, and I used it in the middle, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I've labeled it. I'm just taking this stencil off of the backing. These gray stencils from Maker Studio are reusable many times. They hold up really great. They're easy to clean, and they do not need to be fuzzed. So don't fuzz your gray stencils. And I'm just gonna kind of eyeball where the center of this little pot is. Okay, I'm laying it on here, and then I'm just gonna take my thumb and I'm pressing down the ridges. Can you see that? Can you see how I'm pressing into those ridges? I've done this already a few times. It does not hurt your stencils to do that. And because this this galvanized tin is kind of a bumpy surface. You're not going to get 100% crisp stencil impression, but it does not matter. These look rustic. They look sort of farmhouse, and that look is not about being perfect. So I've got it on, and we're going to use some black gel art ink. Okay, you're probably saying, huh? Why are you using gel art ink and not chalk paste on this? Well, the reason why I'm using this gel art ink is because I love this medium the most. It dries hard and stable, just like the chalk paste. You can use it on fabric and heat set it with a hot iron. You can use this stuff on paper, all kinds of paper, books, book pages, all kinds of things. But you can also use it on something like this. And then when it's completely dry, you can give it a coat of the clear matte sealer. So we're just using plain black, excuse me, for right now. And let me get my little paper plate to work off of. So, do I need to put my camera down just a little bit further? I think I will. But I think you guys should be able to see okay. Sorry. Oh my goodness, I did not see those people that sent stars already. Wow, but thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That is one of the ways that I support my crafting every day and sharing ideas with you guys. So I really appreciate that. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a little squeeze of my tube of gel art ink onto my paper plate. And this is part of one of the Maker Studio spreaders that I just cut into a smaller piece. We're gonna start with that, and then we're gonna move on to this. This works great a lot of time. So I'm just taking a little blob. Hey, by the way, you should be able, oh, thank you, my top is cute. This is so old. It was a loft top from maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And I just, I don't know if it's in style anymore, but I love it. So, okay, so I'm just taking a little blob and I'm gonna lay it on to my tin. And I'm gonna push it through the holes in the flat parts. The part before you get to the ridges. And the part at the very bottom. I need more. This stuff lasts forever. And they have some great colors. So I'm just pushing it through the holes on the stencil on the flat part. Okay, that part is super easy. Now I'm going to take my finger and pull off like the massive excess. And I'm going to dip my finger into my gel art ink. And I'm not going to go super crazy with a heavy, heavy coat, but I'm just going to pull my finger along the ridge here. And I'm basically using my curved finger and not a flat, straight spreader to push the ink through the holes on the stencil over the part that we have the ridges. And then I'm just pulling off the massive amounts of extra stuff. Okay, so then I'm going to clean off my fingers. I have a little tub of water over here. And this is what it looks like. Ooh, I hope it turns out good. And I'm just pulling it off. It's perfect. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Okay, so this is going in my little tub of water face down until I can get to my kitchen sink to wash it up. And look how cute it is. You can see there is a little excess ink in the ridges And that does not matter at all. Okay, so I would let this dry thoroughly. Then I would put one coat of this clear matte sealer over my little pot, just the area, you know, just the side, okay? And then I am going to paint it. So I'm gonna show you on a different project how you can do it, but this is how it turns out. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So we'll come back to that. I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek ahead. Okay, so before I came live, where are my paper towels? You know what, let's stencil this other piece and then we'll move on to this. We're gonna paint it. Okay, so this is a piece of tin, a little tray. I think I picked it up at Hobby Lobby on a big sale, but honestly, I can't remember. But you can get stuff like this everywhere. And our plan is, this is my plan anyways, is for one of these pots to sit off to the side, and you can fill it with absolutely whatever you want, a flower, a plant, pens and pencils, you know, silverware, plastic silverware if you're doing a barbecue, and I'm gonna stencil right here. So, right now, this time of year, everywhere you look, you're gonna see fresh flower market, that kind of stuff. It's everywhere. It's super popular right now. So I'm just gonna take this, it's labeled, off of the backing sheet. I'm going to lay it down in the corner here. And this is the other piece of it. And then I'm just burnishing it onto this tin. So, if you're just joining me, these stencils and this ink that I'm using for this project come from Maker Studio. I pinned a link down here with a specific link to this Welcome Spring stencil that I'm obsessed with, and then just to their stencils and then to the gel inks. So, this is what I have right now. And I am just gonna use black again because it will go with the project, but you could use whatever color appeals to you. And I'm just putting some ink on a little spreader. This guy aside. If you're just hopping on, you might want to go back and watch replay because I showed some fun projects, some other fun projects that we've done recently here at DiyDreaming. I don't know, I think it's always fun to, you can't catch every video, but it's fun to see what else people have been making. Or maybe you can catch every video, I don't know. I don't know if you want to watch every video I make, but anyways, at the beginning of this one, I showed some other projects and talked about them. You can see how easy this is. I do want this line. This would be much easier to do if I had not cut my stencil up, but I was working on something different and I needed to. So never, ever, ever in a million years, ever, could I, hand write out something that looked sharp like this. No way. Just looking to see if I've gotten everything. But with a stencil and a little ink, oh my gosh, it makes it so easy. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And let's just pull it off. It's perfect. Perfect! And I'm not saying I did a perfect job, I just did a completely mediocre job. But when you're working with these stencils, they're just so nice. They make everything 100 times easier. It's darling. This is so cute. Okay. So this is what we have. Now I'm planning to keep this. So I would go outside and take my clear matte sealer spray. You can use any brand you like. It's cheap. I get mine at Walmart. And I would spray this area. And then my plan is to have colored one of these, which I've already done it. I'll show you in a minute. And put that right there. And this would just look so cute. Almost anywhere you could imagine. What do you guys think? So let's go on to the fun part, which is the painting part. All right, where is it? Did I put my, is this it? Yes, okay. So before I came live, I did this little pot, and I sprayed it. This side, it has the Fresh Flower Market on it, and this side has that bird that I'm completely in love with and obsessed with. And we're just gonna do a little painting on him. We're using the same Maker Studio Gel Art inks. I did it in black, and now we're gonna sort of paint into the black. I stenciled it, let it dry, and then I sprayed it. All right, so let me find some brushes. And darn, I did not get out a little thing of water, so we'll just move my tub over here and use that. Just get some of this out of the way. In case you're curious, this is what my tub of water looks like. This was from Dollar Tree 100 years ago. It looks terrible. That's just proof that I love it. You know what though, that water is way too dirty. Let's instead use this water right here, which I have been painting and playing and doing some fun stuff. This is better, but ideally you would want clear. Okay, so let's start with our little bird, and I'm gonna do him blue with a little bit of green. You could do him any color you want. So this color right here, it's this fun turquoisey teal color. It's called Hey Y'all. Isn't that funny? Oh my goodness, thank you for all those stars. Wow, you guys are so generous. And this one is called The Grass is Always Greener, and it's just a great green. We don't really need very much of it. So let's start with that. Let's see, what brush do I want to use? I like a firmer brush to get started with. And I'm just going to take some water and work it into my gel art ink. We're almost turning it into like a watercolor. And I don't know if you guys saw the t-shirt that I made with this exact same idea. It had the stencil from Maker Studio that says, I am who you say I am, and then it had this gorgeous flower down one side and on the sleeves. I did that using this same technique. Okay, so we're just laying a little bit of color over the top of our bird. If you go outside of your lines, you can just use your fingers to pull it back. There's the start of our little bird. So let's get a little green. I don't know what color, if this was like a little bluebird, I don't know what colors it would be in real life. I'm just pretending. I do love birds though. So we're just gonna kind of blend in a little bit of green here and there. Okay, and here's what our little bird looks like. When it's dry, the black will be more pronounced again. What do you guys think so far? Is this a cute idea? I can't wait to show you in detail this other pot that I did. Okay, so let's move on and do, while we have the green out, let's just do the green leaves. That won't take any time at all. So I'm just grabbing some green, and I'm just gonna quickly, oops, I need it a little bit thicker. It's different painting on galvanized tin than on canvas or fabric, for sure. I need my glasses. So I have not said hello to anyone. I'm so sorry. It's hard to be your cameraman, be the subject of the video, actually craft, and do all that stuff. But anyways, hello everyone. Thanks for joining me. If you decide to do this project, I for sure want to see your results over at Dreaming DIY. I don't know if you've joined that group yet, but if you haven't, you should. That's the group that I set up, I don't know, a year and a half ago. And I set it up as a place for all of us to be able to share even more craft ideas. You know, I don't know if you're like me, but maybe your life is similar. When my husband gets off work or my kids are around, and I'm excited because I've just done a craft project that is amazing, and I try to show them, and I want their approval, their, you know, excitement, whatever. They say, oh yeah, Mom, yeah, honey, that looks great. But when you share a project, this sounds silly, but a project that you've done over at Dreaming DIY, that's the Facebook group, Dreamy, D-R-E-A-M-Y, and then there's a space, DIY. Just type it in your search bar, and then you have to ask to join. You share something, you're gonna get 100 people saying, oh my gosh, that's amazing. How did you do this? Where did you do that? That kind of thing. And that is, I love that. So, yeah. Okay, so here we are. We're just building our little pot. Oh, I needed red. Darn. Let me grab it. So, if you do hop over to join Dreamy DIY, we only have a couple of rules. One is that it is like an arm of this page here, DIY Dreaming. And so I would really appreciate it if you didn't use Dreamy DIY to sell anything that you might, to sell completed projects, to sell perfume or makeup or leggings or chalk couture, because it's part of this page and this is my whole business. This is essentially what I do for a living. So that's one thing. Just please don't use that page to market or sell anything. And yeah, I don't need to say more because I think you all understand that. The other thing is, please don't share other crafters' videos there, because they all have their own thing going. And honestly, sometimes I will share other crafters' videos. I do, because I'm the owner of the page. Like today, I just shared something from Brooke at Rehab. She made a wood riser with rope. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. But anyways, when you guys hop on and you share like Lizzie and Aaron, or I don't know, whoever it is, then people ask me questions. How did they do that? And I don't know. So just don't share any other craft. Or Barb, love her. Occasionally I'll share something that she made if it goes along with what we're working on here. But don't share Barb's videos here either, please. Okay, so I have a little red, and I'm just gonna put it on my flower, and then we're gonna add yellow. So sorry. I hope you guys are all still there. Okay, so I'm just starting to lay some of this red on, and we're gonna blend it with a little bit of yellow. Okay, so you can see I did not even do a good job because you don't need to. Now we're just going to use a little yellow. And I think these tins look super cute, even just with whatever the subject is in black. Like, look how cute that is. Flower market. You don't have to paint them, but I am loving doing that. And you could do it in black or white or navy blue or orange or whatever color you want. Okay, so let's just lay in a little bit of yellow. When this is thoroughly dry, I will spray it with another coat of that spray sealer. And that will just make it completely permanent. Not permanent enough to go in your dishwasher, obviously, or in a big sink of water, but permanent enough that you could wipe it off if you wanted to. And you can use it without worrying that if you bump it, you're going to ruin it. Okay, so here's what we have right now. Is that cute or what? This would be super cute to do on a much larger size piece of tin. And then you could do the whole thing at the top, like Welcome Spring or the Fresh Flower Market. Okay, let's add just a little bit of color over here to the side. These sort of look like, I don't know, maybe sunflowers? I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna be quick and easy and take a little yellow. And I'm just gonna pop some color on here and there. And it looks great, I think. It looks adorable. What do you guys think? Is that cute or what? How cute is that little bird? Do you guys love it? If you do, give me a this. Tell me if I'm completely obsessed and crazy for loving this bird so much. If you like it also, and we've done it on a lot of different things now, give me either a thumb or a heart emoji. Look at that. You guys like it too. You love that project. Beautiful. Thank you. Look at all those hearts and stars. Oh my word. This bird, he is adorable. Okay, so let's come back now, all of this out of the way, to our first project. And let me show you what I have. So this is the tray that I made, which I will spray probably in an hour, this area, with that clear matte sealer. Here's one of these little flower buckets that I stenciled, and I could leave it right there, right like that, and put like a pot of lavender or succulents, or, I mean, this could be on your counter with pins. You could put anything you wanted in it. So it's cute just like this, right? But look how much cuter it is when you add some color to it. Is that darling or what? Oh, I just love it. So I did all the leaves in green. I did the flower in black outline, and then I painted in yellow, and then I did the stems sort of black. So I would put this out if we were gonna have a barbecue, and I was using cloth napkins, I would just tuck them in the bottom. And then you guys know how I am always picking things up at my Goodwill. This has been through the dishwasher twice, don't worry. Well, this was a set of Darling Yellow, and I knew I was going to be using a lot of yellow this summer. It's four place settings, and it was in this little container here when I found it at Goodwill. It was $3.99. So it's 4 spoons, 4 forks, and 4 knives. And I'm just gonna, because the handles of them are so cute, I'm just gonna put them in like this with the handles up. Okay, no problems. Okay, so how absolutely adorable is that? I just love it. I hope you guys loved this idea too. There are so many things that you can do with these tin pieces. This was another one that I was just fiddling around with. This also came from Goodwill, and I was doing the black and yellow theme, and this is one of the Bible verse stencils that Maker Studio has. It's black and yellow gel art ink. I haven't sealed it or anything, so I was just fiddling around. I probably will wash it, and that will come right off. I won't spray it so it's permanent. A lot of times I'll experiment, figure out what I like, and then clean it off and start all over. So that's probably what I'll do with this. But I just wanted you to see that there's so many different things that you can do, from trays to 2-tiered trays to little pots, bigger pots. So there's a ton of different things that you can do. And I think that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you. I am going to put this right here and this one, after it's painted, in my blessing boxes. So that'll be another fun thing for you. And either later today or tomorrow, we're gonna make baseball caps. We'll make 2 of them, so I can put one in each blessing box. And anyways, I will post later how to get your name in my hat for those blessing boxes in case you're interested. Basically, all you need to do is hop over to my website, and I did pin a link to my Maker Studio stencils. Take a look. You don't have to purchase anything. Take a look. Help me out by telling me which stencil is your favorite. And that way I know which ones to get and which ones to be doing in upcoming projects. And you can tell me that here in these comments. I like it the best. It's the easiest for me if you screenshot your favorite stencil and then just put that in a comment here, or I'll give you a couple of other places to put it. So anyways, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know if you need any specific anything. And have a great rest of your day. And I will most likely see you later this afternoon. All right, bye. I'm just putting a few things here in case you want to screenshot this. No, it's probably not great to see, but anyways, can you see all of these? Yeah, if you want to take a screenshot of these projects. And thank you again for all the awesome stars. I really appreciate that. Where did I get my beautiful top? Okay, I'll do a little plug. Obviously, I don't work for, I'm not involved with any clothing companies at all, but my favorite place to shop for cute, unique tops I would say about 75% of all the tops that I own are from the loft. And most of them are from last summer or even the summer before. So this was one from a couple years ago. I don't know if these cold shoulder things are in style anymore, but I still like it. And you know, I'm frugal. You guys know that about me, I'm sure. And so I always wait to do any shopping at the loft until they have a 40 or 50% off of everything deal. And then you can get some great things. So that answers that question about my tops, and I really appreciate your sweet compliments. Okie dokie. I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.